Flexibility gains. What's going on, gangsters? Gregory Scott here. So welcome back to another edition of How to Make Eternal Everlasting Gains and Go Beast Mode. So this is video number 5 in the series, and real quick, I just want to thank all of you that have been tuning in every single week and making gains with me. I can actually feel all the gains in the air. It feels amazing, so let's just continue to keep it going. In this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of flexibility and mobility and why it's absolutely crucial and necessary if you want to progress in calisthenics. And that's if you're a beginner or if you're somebody more advanced. Alright, so we're going to talk about that, and after that, I'm going to show you a full routine that you can do to make those flexibility gains. Alright, so let's waste no time, we'll get right into it. So the number one mindset and thinking that we need to internalize is that flexibility is just as important as strength. It actually goes even deeper than that. Flexibility is strength. You can't have one without the other, they're one and the same. Think of it like this. Would you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with no peanut butter? No. Would you go to a concert and just stand there with your hands in your pockets the whole time? No. Would there be a Gregory Scott fitness video uploaded that didn't include some form of gains? Of course not. Flexibility and strength are married. They're together forever. Even if one of them does something crazy like leave you for your cousin on your 5th wedding anniversary, all because he makes her feel special. Just leaving you there wondering why. What did I do wrong? Because he makes her feel special. Flexibility is important. So to better illustrate, I'll give you 2 examples of exercises that without a good degree of flexibility are heavily effective. Let's look at a pike push-up. A pike push-up is one of the best movements you can do to start building the shoulder strength needed for a handstand push-up or a handstand. You can scale or progress this movement by bringing your feet closer to your hands. To get stronger and progress in this movement, you want your pike higher and your feet closer to your hands. What you'll see majority of the time, and maybe you've experienced this, is super tight hamstrings. As you get higher into the pike, if you lack hamstring flexibility, you'll be limited at a certain range and not able to make the most gains. How tragic. Don't neglect flexibility. Okay, so now let's look at another example. One of the most fundamental movements in calisthenics is an L-sit. You want it to be completely straight and sharp. For this movement, you need good hamstring and quad flexibility as well as good hip flexor strength. Without it, you won't be able to stick your legs out completely straight, and if you do, you'll get a severe cramp, most likely in your quads. If you've tried an L-sit before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm speaking from experience on this one. When I first started working on both of these movements, my progression was seriously slow due to my lack of flexibility. What I want you to do right now is test your flexibility and see where you're at with both of these movements. For the pike position, try to bring your feet all the way to your hands while keeping the legs straight. For the L-sit, you can do the actual thing or sit on the ground and do core compression. Make sure that you're leaning forward and that the legs are staying straight. I'll give you some time now to test yourself. Go for it. Okay, alright, so now just from those 2 exercises alone, we can start to see the importance of flexibility and mobility in calisthenics. I only gave you 2 examples there, but in calisthenics, there's so many more movements that require some degree of flexibility. And really, it's not even just calisthenics or fitness, but all of life. It's so much better to move through life just free and flowy with no restrictions. You don't want to be that stereotypical muscle guy that walks around crazy and can't even touch his toes. It's much better to be a complete, well-rounded athlete. Coming up in the future, you guys are going to be hearing me say it a lot, so get ready for it. I have some exciting stuff. But around here, we make complete, well-rounded athletes. Alright, so we talked a little bit, we're now way more educated. So now, I'm going to give you guys a full, complete mobility and flexibility routine that's going to loosen up the whole body for you. Most of these movements are for lower body, but if you want some upper body mobility stuff, I actually made a whole entire in-depth tutorial which I'll link above. As for this routine, I recommend that you hit it at least 3 times a week. You can hit it on your rest days, you can hit it on the days that you're working out, whenever. Just at least try to get in 3 days a week. Alright, so I've done enough talking, let's go make these gains.
rappers, you would swear I had a hit list. She got more class, you know.
Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. I hope you learned something. So like I said earlier, flexibility and mobility, like I've been saying this whole video, flexibility and mobility is super important. So let's at least try to hit this workout 3 times a week, okay? Just take small baby steps, just build those good habits, then eventually you can work up to 4, 5, 6. And if you do that, then you're beast mode. Alright, so I hope you learned something. Thanks again for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, have a gainful day. Oh, and by the way, thank you to all the kind people that pointed out that in my videos I had a focusing problem. I don't know if it was me or my camera. Maybe it was me, but I went on and I bought a whole new lens. So this one is a beast. It focuses like crazy. Watch this. Yeah, in this whole video, I don't think there was any focusing issues, hopefully. But watch this. Alright, so it's out of focus. I'm out of focus. Boom! Hey, see how quick that focus? Alright, gains.